Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. As you can tell from the video title, I'll be doing a talk through plan with me today for the first time in a very long time. I feel like I just haven't talked to you guys in a long time, and my recent videos have been quite short, so I thought I would do a talk through one for once, and I could make a little bit of a longer video, and hopefully it'll be a bit more interesting for you guys. So this week I'm using a kit from my shop. This is our Enchanted fall collection. So those are the glitter headers. Here are the full boxes. Ombre checklists with little crown details. Functional page, headers and littles. All of your boxes and habit trackers and bill-dos. And the washi page. I'm also using a Sharpie S-Gel pen this week in 0.7 because I wanted a bit of a thicker tip for writing. So, let me get all set up here. My desk looks dirty, but it's not dirty. Like, I can't get this off. It's just because I've had this desk for so many years and I use it for everything. So, ignore that. Okay, let me get my chair back. Alright, I think I'm going to start with the glitter headers just to get those out of the way. And while I put these down, I will try to talk to you. So I decided to talk through this week because I think it's going to be well, I already know what happened this week, of course, but I think that the things that happened will give me a little bit more to talk about than in a normal week. Let me open this up. Okay. Because I did quite a few activities this week, and I will go ahead and tell you some of them. Okay, so the first one, well, I guess the most important one is that Ashley and I were looking for apartments because we want to move. We have been living at our current apartment for about, let's see, we moved in April of 2019, I think. It's really hard to remember, honestly, but yeah, I think it was April. So we've been living there for about a year, or we've been living here for about a year and a half. And it has been, well, it's not been that bad, to be honest, but we definitely are ready to move. For one thing, this apartment is quite small. It is less than 1,000 square feet. So we find ourselves running out of room a lot and things like that. We also live on the bottom floor, which, if you've ever lived in a bottom floor apartment, you know exactly what I'm going to be talking about. But basically, we've had 3 different upstairs neighbors in the time we have lived here, and none of them have really been bad per se, but our apartment is quite old. I believe it was built in the 70s or the 80s at the latest, so it's just pretty old and creaky. So even when people upstairs are just walking normally, not stopping or running or anything, the floorboards are pretty noisy and it's a little bit distracting, to say the least, especially if we're trying to sleep. And Ashley actually gets up at 5 a.m. to go to work, so she really needs a good night's sleep. Like, she can't be kept up because our upstairs neighbor is like doing Zumba or something. So that's the main reason, the main 2 reasons: the spacing, or the space in the apartment, and then having an upstairs neighbor. In our last apartment, we were actually on the top floor. We were on the 3rd floor, yeah, the top floor. And we kind of just took that apartment because we needed somewhere to live at the time. Like, we didn't think too much about it. But we did enjoy being on the top floor, except in that apartment, our downstairs neighbors were actually so loud that they would keep us up at night from all their noise. And so, like I said, we were on the 3rd floor, so our downstairs neighbors were on the 2nd floor, and then they had neighbors below them. So I have no idea what the bottom floor people endured at that apartment. If we could hear them on the 3rd floor. But yeah, that was why we moved out of that apartment, because we couldn't get any help with our downstairs neighbors being super loud. That's how we ended up here. So I guess I'll just tell you a bunch of stories about places I've lived in the past. I guess that's what this video will turn into. But anyway, so we actually ended up touring 3 apartments on this weekend, and we really liked 2 of them, but one of them did not have any availability until January of next year, and we were hoping to move before the end of this year because, as you guys know, I am self-employed, and the main way I prove my income when I'm moving somewhere is with my taxes. And I didn't want to move next year because then I'd have to wait to get my taxes done, which I can't even do until February at the earliest. So yeah, I wanted to move this year. So the one we liked the most, that, like I said, didn't have availability until January. So we ended up choosing our second choice, which after thinking about it for a few days became our first choice. So it all worked out, and we did get approved for that apartment, thank God. So we will be moving there in November. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you will hear me talking about that a lot very soon, because I do plan to kind of step back from the shop while that gets done. Okay, so all the full boxes and glitter headers are down, and now I'm going to work on my sidebar. Let me flip this again. Okay, I'm sorry if you hear me getting up and down from my chair, but I cannot see. My whiteout just ran out. I cannot see if I'm sitting down the screen, so I have to stand up to see if I'm in focus and to make sure it's still recording and stuff. Okay, I saved the princess for the sidebar. Next, I'm going to put down my habit trackers. I know I don't fill these out in my memory spreads, and I actually stopped filling them out in my real planner for quite a while. I just didn't feel inspired, and I couldn't think of things to track. But I am currently tracking a few different things. I actually started tracking when I sleep through the night because our upstairs neighbor has become like nocturnal, I guess. I'm not really sure what she has been doing recently, but I haven't slept through the night. I think I slept through the night one time last week. So I'm just keeping an eye on that because I want to check that against like my moods and how much energy I have throughout the day and things like that. So that is one thing I decided to start tracking. Okay, now I'm going to put down my dinner's header. I don't like that it's the same color as this habit tracker though, so I'm going to peel that up and switch these. That is better. Sorry if that's really tedious to you guys. I know some people don't like to see the small changes like that in spreads, but I like to keep it real. Okay, next up is my dinner's tracker. I track my meals, honestly, because when we meal plan, it's kind of hard to remember what we like to eat. So oftentimes I just pull out my planner and we can basically choose 14 meals out of there because we meal plan for 2 weeks at a time. Okay, next I am going to put a to-do section. This is where in my real planner I would mark my savings countdown. This little thing. But I don't have an extra one to put in here, and it would be a waste anyway because I don't save money twice. Like I wouldn't save the same amount twice during the week. So I will put a ombre checklist. I think I'll use this pink one. Yeah, and then I'll put some washi at the bottom. I think this is the 4th year. It's at least the 3rd and maybe the 4th year I've been doing that particular savings challenge where you save like $1,300 or something. I think it's $1,300 a year. And I really enjoy it. Okay, there is the checklist. Let me get some washi. Okay, sorry about the weird cut there. My grandma called me, so and I'm filming on my phone, so it clicked off. But now I'm going to do the bottom washi. I get a lot of questions about my whiteout. This is the one I use, Tombow Mono Correction Tape Hybrid Style. I got it off of Amazon in a pack of 12 or 10 for under $10. And I really like it. I would never go back to using like Bic whiteout or anything like that. Oh, this is miscut. See, there's a little bit of white at the top. I guess I kept this misfit for myself and didn't even realize it was a misfit. Or like I forgot it was a misfit. Okay, so that's not gonna bother me. So I would just put this down like normal. The bottom one is a little miscut too, but that is totally okay. This is just for fun. And let's do the right side. I hope everything I said about the apartments at the beginning of this made sense. I am not a huge talker and definitely not a big talker about myself, so I kind of felt like I was rambling on and on. Hopefully that was not the case. Alright, here is the final piece of washi, and while I am down here, I will go ahead and do my Bible studies. On this day, I actually watched a video from Moving Mountains. And then Philippians 1, 2 Corinthians. Oops, I don't want to write second. I want to write a 2. Oh wow, that fits so perfectly. It's like the exact width. That's perfect. Corinthians. The coil. Alright. Galatians 5, Matthew 10. Hebrews 7 through 13. On the weekend, I try to read more of the Bible because I have more free time. And then Judges 1. Okay. Now let's go up and do our date covers. I used to not care for date covers that much, but I've gotten really used to them now, and when I don't have them in a spread, it looks so empty to me. Let me see if I have any date dots that will fit this spread. I need 14 through 20. Okay, that has like just 14. That has a few. Start with these. And I do have the 20. Okay, everybody down. I don't always white these out, the dates at the top, but I will do it for this one because the sticker color is light. It's a light pink, so. I'm trying to film this before Ashley gets home because I don't like to film when she's home. I feel like it's super rude of me to basically force her to be quiet because, as I mentioned earlier, our apartment is old and the doors and walls are pretty thin. I think they might be made out of tissue paper and spit. So it's easy to hear, and I don't like making her just like sit around and be quiet when she could be doing other stuff while I'm filming. So I try to film when she's not home. Also, she'd probably get me to laughing and then I wouldn't be able to stop and I would never get a video filmed. So I'm trying to finish this in the time before she gets home. Let's put the weekend banner down. Perfect. All right, and now we can plan Monday. Okay, so On this day, I had a plan with me go live at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I think I'm going to use the little clock icon from the kit and write that in. I think I mentioned this before, but I really like this pen. The only problem is it doesn't like glide smoothly on the Enchanted paper because her paper is so textured, so that is a bit annoying. All right, next I'm going to put down a half box because I designed for the entire rest of the day. I'm going to use a glitter one, and to mark that, let's see, I think I'm going to use an iPad sticker because I was drawing stuff. This was really long ago, as you guys can see. It was September the 14th. And I've actually thought about skipping all those makeup plans with me and just getting back to where we are now. Let me know what you guys think about that, because it would be a lot of skipped videos, but I don't know. Do you guys want to see stuff that's from almost 2 months ago at this point? Anyway, so this iPad sticker, I'm not going to tell you where it's from because I was really not happy with this shop's quality or customer service. I'm sure you can find other iPad stickers around on Etsy. I have iPad Winston in my shop if that interests you. So design all day. Kind of wish I'd left that alone now, but it's already down. So this was the day that, or another one of the days when my theme was just giving me so much trouble, so I have to mark that. Let me see. Might use these or these. This is how I felt for like 2 weeks while this is going on. And let me see. Oh, these would be good too. I might have to combine these. Yeah, I think I'll use one of those three, so let's see. I think I'll put it on a flag. I have these glittery flags over here. I like this pink one. And I think what I'm gonna do is take these 2 Winstons and kind of like stagger them like that. I think that's pretty funny. And then I'm gonna write more theme probs. That basically consumed my entire life for those 2 weeks. Ugh. All right, in the evening, I strength trained and went on a hike. I think I'm gonna put that on a little thing. I will use this green one. And in the evening, I read. I was reading 2 books at this time. I have gotten into the habit of reading 2 books because I have so many books I need to get through. So I was reading Survival in Auschwitz by Primo, I believe his name was Primo Levi. And I was also reading Tess of the D'Urbervilles by Thomas Hardy. I've already finished them both by now, of course. Well, that's not true. I did finish Survival in Auschwitz, but I gave up on Tess of the D'Urbervilles. Honestly, I thought that was one of the worst books ever written. It was just awful. I hated it. I had never heard of that book. It's a classic, I suppose, but I had never heard of it. I'm only gonna have room to write one of these, so. Of course, it's the one I didn't even finish. As I was saying, I'd never heard of that book, but it was recommended for me on Goodreads because I read a lot of classics. So I picked it up and immediately wished I had never done that. But anyway, I'm done with it now. You'll see me quit it later in the week. So that is Monday. On Tuesday, I filled orders. Get my work stickers back out. I think I'm gonna use, I want to use, I think I'm gonna use one of these scripts. I made those are just customs I made for myself with some font I downloaded offline. And I'll use one of these printers from Very Cute Designs. I took this off once and then stuck it back down wrong. It didn't want to come off. Okay, so there is filling orders. And then I also had to finish the Wacky Holidays today, or this day, and I also uploaded the Thanksgiving printable, so I'm actually going to mark the last thing first to make sure I have room for it. In the recent weeks, I've been trying super hard to upload a ton of printable kits to both our websites, and I think I have all the kits uploaded now. I want to work on just printable stickers, so see how that goes next. All right, and for the Wacky Holidays, I will use another one of these little iPads. See, this is what I meant about the quality not being good. Like, I just ripped this off and it has like a bunch of the sticker sheet stuck to it. Unacceptable. Okay. After work, well, the last thing I did for work actually was go to the post office. I'm going to use one of these stamps. I like this one, the little dog with the bones. It's cute. And then on this day I made some miniature apple pies and we ate them with ice cream after dinner, which is very delicious. I love apple pie. I apologize if you hear any noise in the next few minutes because my neighbors are outside, and as I said, I live on the bottom floor. I also live on the front of the complex, so like that in front of me is the parking lot. There's a window right here, and the noise travels. So my apologies in advance. Okay, in the evening I just read my books, so I'm gonna take a sticker to mark that. I think I'll use this little lion. Inspire Ever After. He is a little bit big. Maybe I won't use him. Maybe instead I will use one of these books from Planner-esque. This brown one will work nicely. Okay. On Wednesday, I had a couple of things to do in the morning. So I'm gonna use a checklist. I didn't move you, I'm sorry. Alright, I was test printing and cutting on this day, and then I also posted some sneaks. After that, I did listings, which, as you all know, is my most favorite task in the whole world. Let's see if I have a computer sticker that will match the spread. Well, which half box do I want to use? I think I'll use this dark pink one. And I might use some of these cute hedgehogs. This is from Sweet Avis Paper, now known as Paper and Thread. Alright. And then I also designed printables on this day. So I think I'm just going to use this little star icon from the kit and this little label right here and just write down printables. And just put it really close to the top box to denote that that was work. Okay. In the afternoon, my Hobonichi cousin actually arrived, which is really exciting. It came pretty fast. I ordered it from jetpens.com. Might use one of those. Or one of these quills. There's another sheet of Winston. Or maybe this little package thing. Okay, let's see what matches best. I think I want to use one of these little bears from Made by Alyssa. I still have not set up my Hobonichi cousin yet. I'm hoping to do that. Well, I would say soon, but I know I'm going to be really busy soon, so I'm not going to like push myself to get that set up. But I am really excited to start playing around with it. And I do plan to make stickers for the cousin, if you are wondering. After this, we went on a hike and we found this really nice flower field that we took photos in. So I'm going to mark that with a cell phone sticker. I have these from my shop or these from Planner-esque. This minty green color matches really well, so I will use this one. Oops. Okay. And now I will mark my last night of trying to read Tess of the D'Urbervilles. So let me see. I don't have a ton of space, so I think I'm just going to use a mini Winston on top of a little thing. I'll probably use like the eating little thing because I don't typically use those. Okay, so that is the first half of the week completed. Let's flip over to Thursday. All right, I need a big checklist for this day. I had a bunch of stuff to do. Let me see, I think I'll use this green one. I like this green color. All right, so fill orders. Listings live. I need to back up my files. Do some admin on Pinterest. If you didn't know, we have a Pinterest for our shop. I believe the link is in the description bar if you'd like to follow us. I also did some printables this day and the graphic for our sale. So that was my day at work. It also rained so much on this day, so I'm gonna mark that with a weather sticker. I think I'll use this one. This is from Finch and Sparrow prints, but they're not open anymore, unfortunately. That was one of the first sticker shops I ever started shopping from. So it's too bad that they closed. And then I made some snickerdoodles this day, and we decided to make ourselves some snickerdoodle ice cream sandwiches with the hot cookies and some ice cream. So I'm gonna mark that. I don't have like I really need to get some cookie and ice cream stickers. I don't have that many food stickers in general, so wait a second. Okay. Alright, I have this sheet of like ice cream stickers also from Finch and Sparrow prints, ironically. And none of these are, well, this is an ice cream sandwich. I use this to mark that we have snickerdoodle ice cream sandwiches. And in the evening, I just read some more, only of survival in Auschwitz, because I, as I said, gave up on tests. So I think I'm going to do what I did last night and use the Tiny Winston, as if I needed excuses to use Tiny Winstons more often than I do. Let's see, I'll use this darker pink one, I think. Alright, that is Thursday taken care of. Friday was an exciting day. Well, it got exciting in the morning, or in the day, I suppose. I just filled some orders, so I used the last of these scripts and another one of these little printers. So cute. And then at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we had one of our apartment tours. So, will a half box fit here? No, that's gonna be too big. So, instead I think I will use some washi, maybe, to fill up that space. I wish it wasn't brown, but I only have green otherwise. I really want pink, but I will make do. Okay, so I need a clock sticker. I have a few of those in my collection. There. I have these from Leona Prints and these from Erica G Designs. I think I'm going to use this little green one from Erica G Designs. And of course I'm not going to write like where we toured because I don't want you to know where I live really. So I'll just write apartment tour. In retrospect, I definitely wouldn't recommend touring multiple apartments on the same day like we did because I got really confused about which one had which amenities and things like that. But of course, if you have to do it, you have to do it. So in between apartment tours, we were getting a little bit peckish, so we stopped by Chick-fil-A to get a little snack. So I'm going to use this Chick-fil-A Winston. This is one of our fast food Winstons that occasionally come to the shop as part of $2 Tuesday. Okay, and then we had another apartment tour. I shouldn't have put the clocks away because we had another apartment tour at 5 o'clock. So for that, I will use this dark pink clock. And then at the very end of the day, we ran by Target to get a few things. So, where is my shopping stickers? I wish I could fit one of these in because they're really pretty, these foiled scripts from Murdoch Talks, but do not have the room. So, I wish I had a mini Target Winston, but I don't have any of those printed and cut. I think I'm just going to use this planner-esque bullseye sticker and just write and move it to Target. I really don't like how big that is. They're like the same height. Okay, I have an idea. You guys probably know what it is if you've been around for a while. I'm gonna use my handy dandy dots and just put one down like this and check it off. And I'm much happier with that. Alrighty, weekend time. Okay, so on Saturday morning we had waffles for breakfast, which was a nice treat. I, however, do not have any waffle stickers. Sorry if you just heard my stomach growl, that's so embarrassing. I don't have any waffle stickers, so I'm gonna use these pancakes. I will go eat something after this video, I promise. I really don't have that many food stickers. I've needed food stickers multiple times in this video and not had them. I'll have to remedy that. What are your favorite shops to get food stickers from? I really like hand-drawn stuff, as you guys know, so if you have any hand-drawn food places besides Happy Daya, obviously let me know. That is from Dash of Sun Designs. I don't think I said that. Okay, and then on this day, we did a third apartment tour. Yeah, I know. Let me see if I have do I have an icon for that, maybe? Don't want to use another clock. I'll use this little asterisk. And then after we got home that day, I actually worked on designs for our advent calendar, which has already been sold and probably shipped, honestly, by the time you're seeing this. So I'm gonna mark that. Same deal with the little iPad. Okay. And in the evening, Ashley and I watched a movie. We watched Persuasion. Let me see if I have a movie marquee that will fit this color scheme. I kind of feel like no, because the colors in this kit are a bit weird, but I will check. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to go with a label. Wow, that's so miscut. Yeah, I definitely kept this sheet at least because it was miscut. But not to worry, because I have this sheet. And let me see. To mark watching a movie, I will use this little bear from Made by Alyssa again. And just write in that we watched Persuasion. And that will wrap up Saturday. Okay. On Sunday, I'm finally going to use this half box that's been stuck to my coil forever. We went to Costco in the morning. Let's see if I can find a grocery sticker. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have Grocery Winston. I will use him. So cute. And then after that, we actually went out to lunch with my mom. So, I don't think one of those will even fit, so I'll have to get a dot. I use one of these brown ones, I think. That'll look nice. Just write in lunch with mom. Okay, perfect. And then we went to Target again this day, or at least I put in my planner that we did. Not sure why we needed to go to Target again, but anyway, I am going to use one of these pretty golden foiled scripts from Murdoch Talks. There we go. I also planned this day. I usually plan on Sundays. Let me see if I have... Okay, I have this really old sheet of stickers from my shop. I think I'm going to use this pink planner. And also this plan script from Planner-esque to mark that. The last thing I did that night was start a new book. And the book I started was Poldark. Some of you may have heard of it. And I really, really liked it. I already finished it, of course. And yeah, I can't wait to read the rest of them. I also started watching the 1975 version of the show, which I really like. And the guy who plays Poldark in that show, his name is Robin Ellis. He actually played Edward in Persuasion, the movie we watched over here. And Edward is one of my favorite characters from Persuasion. Oh wait, no. He played Edward, not from Persuasion. He played Edward from Sense and Sensibility, which is one of my favorite books, and I also like the film. So I thought that was really funny. When I found out Robin Ellis played Ross Poldark, I was even more excited to watch the movie than I had been. Okay, so that is my week. Let me clean up a little bit so I can unfold my planner. Okay. I never opened my planner like to the actual cover. Yeah, I have a Christmas cover on my planner. It's the only one I've ever had on here, actually. I never open it that way because when you do that, it's not like even on both sides, so I always open it to a random spot in the middle. Anyway, so here's my spread. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it all come together, and hope you guys enjoyed hearing me talk about stuff. If you guys would like to see more talk through videos in the future, please let me know, and please let me know what you'd like me to talk about, because I don't do them normally because I don't know what to fill the time with. But if you guys enjoy them and want to see more, I will definitely try to be more loquacious. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!